What's up, everybody? This is your man, DJ Square, not from the DJ Information Group. And man, let me tell you, we got a legend in the house tonight. We got my man, the one that is able to take turntables and make them speak for themselves. His hands move so fast that you just can't, you get dizzy, you know. And then on top of that, DMC champion. He's also in the Technics DJ Hall of Fame. And he's won several other titles. Who am I talking about? None other than the man himself, DJ Cash Money. What's up?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Salute.
Word.
Man, it's definitely a pleasure to have you. And man, I tell you, we have been excited about you coming and share your knowledge with us, share some history with us. You know, just kick it with you, you know. I don't like for it to be like it's so formal that it's just, you know, just kind of tight. I want you to be able to just tell us and talk to us about any and everything you want to share. So,
I'm chilling, man. I'm sipping on little Seagrams and everything, man. So it's all good.
Yes, that's a beautiful thing, bro. That's a beautiful thing. So, what's going on, man? How you been? Where are you at now?
I'm home, man. Where that's the only place I can be.
I'll feel you on that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's first time in my life, in my professional career, over 30-something years, I have been stopped from traveling. I'm technically supposed to be on tour overseas right now. So all my tours and stuff have been pushed back until next year, hopefully, if this stuff clears up. But right now, yeah, I'm home.
Yeah, I was reading about you in terms of how much you are touring all overseas and everywhere, and I was like, man, he's a busy guy, really busy guy. So
yeah, well, I used to tour a whole lot, man, but now kind of like do like 2 big tours every year, and then like little spot dates, because like the older the older I am now, I like to spend a little bit more time with my family, you know, so.
Yeah, and that makes perfect. That absolutely makes perfect sense, you know, in terms of, you know, I always say, just like when we have to go and pick up all them turntables and them mixes and all them cases and everything, but like, man, it ain't like when I was 19, be able to grab those mixes and tables, just carry them on. Now my back be hurting and everything the next day, you know. You do a 2-3 hour gig, and the next day you talking to your friend Tyler, and everybody be like, "Who's Tyler?" I'll be like, "My homie Tylenol."
Yo, hey, we all had calluses on our hands from carrying them crates, man.
Yes,
so yeah, we put our time in.
That's exactly it. So what I would really like for you to do is just, because, you know, for a lot of us who know you, but then there are some that may not know all your history or whatever. Could you just share, you know, take us way back, take us back to what intrigued you about being a DJ, and just bring us forward in it, and then we'll go from there.
Well, first of all, I grew up in Southwest Philly, up like 57th Street, and around my neighborhood, man, we had like block parties, and the DJs used to be on the porch or out in the park just jamming. And to be honest with you, man, we still there?
Yeah, you still here. I just spotlighted.
My screen just went crazy. Hold on a sec. There we go. Yeah. So basically, we were out in the park, and the DJs, man, they had all the women, man. So
you're right.
Yeah, they had all the women, man. So I was trying to be that guy, you know. So yeah, I just started learning, and the neighborhood guys. There was a guy named Grandmaster Ant. Grand Wizard Rasheen, Grand Slam, DJ Jam. These were the guys that lived around my neighborhood. So, yeah, they were out there just doing it. So I was just always fascinated by it. You know?
So, in thinking back to those days, the question I always ask a DJ when they first start off, what was that thing, or what was that thing that you saw, or what was that song that you heard, the way they manipulated that record or whatever, that said, yo, I got to get this?
It was Grandmaster Flash, man.
Wow.
I think it wasn't, his records were cool, but it really didn't display like his talent on turntables. So we used to get these old New York mixtapes, like they were like live jams that were on cassettes. And when I heard that Convention album with him scratching live, man, that was it. I was hooked from that point on.
Cool beans. So then you get into where, like, I was reading about your bio, reading in your bio, and you had a bunch of stuff going on in there. You know, Cash Money and MC Marvelous.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, we got to actually that deal happened because there was a they had a big show at the I think it was at the Spectrum. It was a Philly versus New York battle that a lot of people don't know, but it happened. And I met Mantronics there, and he saw my set, and he was like, "Hey man, you want to be want to have a record deal?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So, you know, he put me down with Sleeping Bag Records, and we came out with a song called "Play It Cool" and "Ugly People Be Quiet" was our first single. Then we had another single called "Find the Ugly Woman," which we had a video for, and "The Mighty Hard Rocker." So, yeah, we were tearing up the charts. It's funny because somebody just sent me a old photo of an old Billboard chart, and we were actually beating NWA. Like, we were number 11, and they were like 12. So I was just tripping off that. Yeah. So yeah, our record was really doing extremely well.
Yeah, you know, and after, you know, as I walked through your bio, some of the things that I was like, oh, I didn't know he did that. Where you had, you know, they about producing tracks and remixes for like PM Dawn. They had mentioned about the Roots, Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip.
Yeah.
What was that like? You know.
Well, each one has a different story to it. Q-Tip and Busta Rhymes thing happened because I was doing these mixtapes called Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, where I feature like certain artists rhyming over my beats. So Q-Tip was like, "Hey man, we're in the studio now if you want to come up." So I never forget, it was on my birthday. Me and my homies rode up there to New York, and I took my drum machine up there, and I just started playing beats, and they were just freestyling over them. Busta Rhymes just so happened to come in the studio. So he just started rhyming off of, like, I must have played about 7 beats what I did was I took the best stuff and I put it on this mixtape. And next thing I know, I get a call from Busta Rhymes. It's like, "Hey man, we want to use that track in this movie called Rhyme and Reason." So that's how that got on the soundtrack.
Nice.
You know,
And
the Roots, I've been knowing the Roots since they first started. So I was always cool with them. So actually they were on that mixtape as well, doing a freestyle. And PM Dawn, that whole situation happened because they needed somebody to do some scratches in the studio. So they flew me over to London, and we just became so cool. Like, we've been knowing each other for like forever. And they asked me to be part of the group. So I was with them on the Bliss album, like their second album.
Yeah.
And yeah, to be honest with you, man, I never knew what pop success was until I was with them. Like, they had pop success. I mean, we were on tour with Lenny Kravitz, Paul McCartney, like all these major acts, Peter Gabriel. Like, I would never have met these folks, man, just doing regular hip hop, man. So it changed my life.
So in thinking about that, just in that, and we've had that conversation before where we've talked to some artists and we say, what is that experience? That's the exact thing that you said right there in terms of where you're here in the U.S., but when you get over this, like you truly blow up, or you get entwined into pop culture or something like that, and it's just truly a whole nother level. Um, in terms of that, you know, is that something that you would definitely say, hey, hip hop artists, you know, take that chance, step out into that lane just so that you guys can experience that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, before I met those guys, like PM Dawn, I had my own commercial success because I had, you know, me and Marvelous had our record out, but I was winning all these DJ competitions.
Right.
Like, and I won the New Music Seminar, which was in New York. Then I won the American the American DMC Championship out in San Diego, which gave me the chance to represent the United States over in the World Finals, which was in London.
Right.
And I won that. When I won that competition, my record and everything that I was doing was on a rocket ship. I mean, I can honestly say that time I was the #1 DJ in the whole entire world.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, there's guys like big house DJs like David Guetta, Louis Vega, and Carl Cox. All these guys were hip hop DJs at one time, and they were following me. So, and it's funny to hear these stories because actually I was doing a big festival out in Singapore, and I never met David Guetta before. And he came up to me and told me that I came to Paris in 1989 and changed his life forever. So, you know, you never know who's looking at you or who you're inspiring. You're just doing what you think is best for yourself, you know?
Yeah, no doubt, man. And you know, for what I was looking at and what I was reading, man, you definitely went and you represented very well, man. Because let me tell you, when you stood up there, and I think that was like one of the first times I had ever seen that happen as well, is when you stood up there and you got, I think you were on a chair or something, and you pulled off your shoe. You pulled off your shoe. And I said, what in the world is he getting ready to do? And then I was like, what? He getting it in, man. That was dope, man. That was dope.
Just trying to be creative, man. Trying to do something that no one else was doing at that time.
That got you the championship, man. And, you know,
Yes,
all the tricks that you was doing, man. I was sitting there, I was like, wow, man.
You know what's crazy about that whole thing? Like when I won the world championship, you know, that championship was held at Royal Albert Hall, which is where the Queen goes and sees her opera. So all the sound bounces all over the place. My monitors had went out, and I didn't have no monitors when I won that competition. A lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to see the video, you'll see me go like this, meaning turn the sound up because I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, that is definitely crazy, man. I was like, you know, you represented well. You did your thing, man. And salute to you.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Just the way you was just, you know, doing, and then you broke out that LL joint, and you was making them turntables just speak from side to side. You and then you created your own beat. I was like, yeah, I said he was doing the thing. Then beat juggling. Let me tell you, when you started beat juggling like that, man, a lot of DJs were like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna step aside, man. I ain't gonna even mess with this no more.
You know, but that goes back to what I was telling you about those the house DJs that are big house DJs now. They all started out as hip hop DJs. So they told me these stories like, hey man, we couldn't keep up with you, man. So we had to figure out something else to do.
That's a fact, man. Hey, I tell you, man, it's just really, really amazing just to be able to hear some of this stuff. And you know, with this particular one, it seems that the group has grown quite a bit. So I know I could sit here and keep talking to you forever about stuff because I got a lot more, and I'll probably have a couple more questions at the end, depending on what I don't hear them ask you. But I want to make sure I get to the DJs that are here to give them an opportunity.
I'm here, man. Hey, I'm here.
So, and of course, I'm gonna let our, you know, let me see. I see Rod Flash. I think Rod Flash, he's still at work. I'm not quite sure.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So he's a primary admin in the group. And one of the things I definitely want to make sure I mention about the group is that with the group, this group is really designed around, you know, the culture and the history, so that everyone knows. And we believe in teaching and learning and sharing and just uplifting, you know, all the members in the group, the DJs, the artists, the producers, engineers, everyone.
There's one guy, not to cut you off, there's one guy down here. He looks like a dude I grew up with.
That's Billy. That's Billy. That's
Billy Amos?
Yeah, that's Billy Amos.
Oh my God. That's what up, boy. Yo, listen, he knows we grew up together. His mom used to babysit me.
That's all right.
Yo, what's up, boy?
Fellas, ladies.
I can't hear him. Yo, man.
Get him to undo.
I said, I love you, man. That's why I'm here.
Yes. Oh, Bill. What's up, man? Look, me and Bill used to have a second group back in the day. Yep.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Man.
That's a beautiful thing, man, being able to connect after so many years, you know?
Yep.
Beautiful.
I was just like, hold up. That dude looks familiar now.
That's all right. Big shout out, man. You know, it's always good to make connections. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
We got DJ Rod Flash. He's actually out of Philly as well.
Okay.
I know
I don't think I see him. It's only
he'll pop up here in a second.
I'm at work, so my video is off. But yo, salute always from Philly. You mentioned a name like, I mean, Slam, DJ Jam. Like, I know him. I know Miz. I know you. We met before. I know Jeff. I know Rasheen. I know B Force. Like, I grew up in the same city.
Right.
But my question is to you, and I hear from Rasheen, and I hear from you also. Why is it that it seems like and Philly is divided in some kind of way where, to my thing, the legends that created a space and a name for Philly don't get the same props like a DJ from New York?
That's because they got the wrong gatekeepers. It's real cliquish in Philly. And if you're not part of a certain group that is a gatekeeper, they don't want to put you on or talk about you like that. See, I'm one of the fortunate ones because I made my own lane my way, you know, so they can't really stop me because I have my fan base already outside of here. That's why I don't really do much here, much in Philly. I mean, I love my town, but it's like, if you think about it, like all the stuff that Philly has created, you know, when they talk about the history of hip hop, it goes to from New York to LA to Atlanta. Philly is not even in there.
Wow. And that's sad because
it is. I've been fighting this for the longest time. And if you look at most people that came out in Philly, they don't even live in Philly anymore.
Exactly.
You know, it's really sad. I mean, it's really sad, to be honest with you. As it hurts you, it hurts me as well, because, you know, when I'm overseas and everyone's talking about all the greatness that we have given the world, you know, and you come home and it's just like you're not even really relevant.
Yes, and it's sad. I mean, salute for all you done, man. I remember the Need to Learn tape.
Oh man! Wow!
I got a few of them.
The green joint, yeah. Oh, you know your stuff then.
Oh yeah, I mean, I go back when Tat was the record boy at Funko Mart. That's how far I go back with Chino and all them.
Yes.
But yo, salute and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
All right, so our next DJ, you know, I got to bring on your homie, DJ Lisa Love.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, baby?
That's my heart right there.
You my heart too, man. Listen, and I grew up with Cash and Billy, but I never knew DJ Cash Money as a DJ. As kids, we was all kids. It's in the hood, and I came back to Philly, and I'm just getting chills thinking about it because this guy, like he talk about, it's just I'm too emotional sometimes. But this guy talk about the vision and he talk about the real people. And when I tell you, in 2013, well, I knew him all along that time, but in 2013, I was having a DJ battle. I didn't have a budget. I just wanted to do it. And I called major players in the Philadelphia game. And that was Cash Money, Miz, J-Ski, Tap Money. And I didn't, only person I really knew was J-Ski and Cash Money. And the rest of them just knew of me and I knew of them. And when I tell you I didn't have a budget, and I reached out to them and told them I didn't have a budget, but I needed them to come and be the celebrity judges for this this battle. And without question, they all showed up. And Miz showed up coming off a plane from like, I don't know, some other country somewhere. He came from the airport straight to the event. And when I tell you, like, these gentlemen supported me to the utmost. I didn't have one single dime to give them, nor did they ask me for a dime. And I gave them a beautiful, you remember that award I gave y'all, the glass?
I still got it. Yep.
I gave them, all I could do was, I reached out to people so I can give them something because I was so appreciative. And this man, like, it just drew us closer as DJ family friends, but we was already knowing each other. But without question, they came through and just did the damn thing. And Cash Money was like the lead speaker for it, and he spoke. And man, this man, like, it's way past DJing now. This my heart, this my family, this my friend, this my people's, like. And I called him. I said, listen, man, I want you to come through so our DJ information group can interview you. Without question, he said, just tell me the date. You know what I'm saying? And this is he a big DJ, like, he worldwide, like, and he never once got Hollywood on me, and I don't think nobody, because like you said, I watched a lot of DJs in Philly like hate on him because he had this big ass event that Stacy Fly Girl produced for, I don't even, how many weeks was it, Cash?
I took, the reserve party, the John?
The John, yeah.
Yeah.
She did this thing, she put this thing together. And when I tell you, New York DJs came through to represent for him. New York DJs came through to DJ for him. Philly Cats, I ain't see him. It was crickets if you looked at the Philly Cats. And it, like he said, it don't stop no show because this man's still doing his thing, still traveling worldwide, but he's still humble and kind and generous and loving. And man, I can't say enough about this man. I could go on and on and on. This man, I love him completely as my brother, as my big brother, as my family, like as if we had the same parents, man. And he never treated me funny, never got Hollywood on me. And every time I call this man, and that's important, then you know how people feel about you. Because when I call him, and it's ain't just for this, I've called him for just to talk to him about just nothing. And he picks up the phone to say hello to me. That's when you know a person is real. When you got their contact and you call them, and wait, and I hadn't had his phone number, just growing up with him as a friend. But then when I needed him for the battle, somebody gave me his number, and I texted him, and I said I was gonna call you. When I called him, he picked up the phone. That's my friend. I love him.
Yeah.
And we did that. He let me have my 30th birthday party at his event. At his event.
And you killed it.
He let me have my 30th anniversary at his event, The John. And then we got interviewed by Philadelphia Weekly. Remember? Because we both did that part together. And, man, this just past the DJing world, past music, past anything that got to do with a musical note. That's my friend. That's my brother. And I'm so glad that you're healthy, you're well, and you're still doing all the things that you like. And I really thank you for coming and blessing my DJ Information family here, man. It means everything to me that you come and you got enough love still for everybody that you coming and meeting these people, man. That's all I gotta say. I love you, baby.
I love you back.
Forever.
Right, right there, y'all. That is love, man, and salute to you, man. You know, and she what she said there in terms, one part for sure, that you don't get Hollywood. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing, because that means that, you know, you're approachable and people can feel comfortable around you. You know what I'm saying? Not show disrespect, always respect, but you know what I'm saying, in terms of just being able to approach you and talk to you. That's
Let me
big, man.
can I
That's
say
big.
one more thing?
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. When I was brand new making t-shirts, I was a straight rookie with making t-shirts, still kind of trash at making t-shirts. I made this t-shirt that had 2 bedazzled turntables on it. This man wore that, and where that country? You was in some country somewhere.
I was in
You
I
was
think
somewhere.
it was in Dubai.
Dubai. You was in Dubai. He
Yeah.
wore that joint to his event in Dubai, and I was trash at making t-shirts. And he wore that shirt because I made it for him.
Hey, hey, you put those diamond, those
Yeah.
crystals on there. It looked like I was turned up.
Yeah, I love that man. That's all I got to say. I'm sorry, y'all.
Much love, much love. All right, our next DJ, DJ Quick on the Mix. What's up, my man?
Yo, Cash Money, man.
What's up, brother?
DJ Cash Money, man. Hey, I'm one of them cats that I bought one of those VHS tapes. You were doing like a show with like 8-track or someone. It wasn't a battle where you were just doing your skills. I'm one of them guys, man. After I heard your Bismarcky, I think it was Nobody Beats the Biz. You're doing the Check the Rhyme, this routine you did with that. I'm that guy that said, I think I need to find another lane. I'm gonna make a lot more about the music after that routine, man. One thing I'll say about you, I don't know what it is about the Philly cats, man. You Philly DJs, man, like took over like by storm in the 80s. You just took over by storm. I met a couple. I don't know if it's like Philly guys, but man, I was working at a shed. You know, a shed down here is like they pack cucumbers and peppers and stuff. And this guy from Philly was working there. True story. And he was talking about the transform, this different kind of scratch. Funny you mentioned Mantronics. So at lunchtime, he said, hey, man, I got some turntables at the house. Now, we're in the country. So I go to this guy's house, and he has Mantronics, and he has, what's the catch the beat with the the noise on? Fresh. Yeah. So he has that record, and he starts doing it off the Mantronic Fresh is the word. And he's, doing the Transformer stuff. I was like, wow. And he was from Philly. This cat was from Philly.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like, wow, man. I says, so I don't know what it is. This was before I don't think I met it.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is? It's me. Seriously. Listen, before me, cats were spinning with 2 turntables on one side. That was the Philly style. It was me who had the mixer with the tone arm at the top. I'm the one who made that popular. The Transformer scratch was my scratch. After everybody saw it, when I did it this first night at Central High School, then everybody started doing it. It was like a new thing. You understand? Wow. So that whole, if you look at Miz and all these guys, you look at the way their movements on the turntables, it's just like how I move. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing, but I'm just saying, when people say, what's up with the Philly DJ? If Cash Money never was around, I wonder what we would be doing.
Wow.
And that's not being egotistical. I'm just kicking facts because I see I now have to start telling my truth and where my position is. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, that Transformer scratch, like I see now guys who want to call it a Philly thing. It's not a Philly thing. You know, they weren't in the house perfecting this and learning and doing this. You know, they came on after they heard it. You know, then guys put it on a record or somebody else want to start claiming it or whatever, you know. But yeah, my documentary is going to prove this. I haven't said anything about it, before. But I have to tell the honest to God truth, man, of where things have came from. And I'm not being egotistical. These are true facts. You know, before me, you look at it, and then after me.
Okay, and saying that, like I said, man, and one thing about you, like I said, you're doing your tricks and everything. So a lot of people can do tricks, but there's one thing a DJ friend of mine said. He said, man, so you can do all the tricks you want, but if you don't have soul, it doesn't even look right. It doesn't matter. You can't feel it.
Right.
You got to have soul. So that's what really separates DJs today. Because a lot of DJs can do tricks. They do all this stuff, all these fancy intros, and they got all this kind of stuff right here, but they don't have any soul. You got
at the end of the day, man, it's about a party. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I listen. I always say those tricks and everything are like icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? But I got to go out here and rock this party for 2 hours that I'm on. You know,
Right.
Sorry.
and that's what it's about. It's about taking your crowd on a musical journey, man. You know, anybody can play top 40 records. You know, it's when you don't play that and still can have that record, still have that crowd rocking.
Right. Like I said, man, I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for your contribution to hip hop and
Thank you, man.
putting me in my lane. You know, man. Salute to you, man. Best wishes to
Thank
you,
you to you,
man.
homie.
All right, we got DJ Joe Storm. What's up, my man?
DJ Cash Money, what's up, brother?
What's going on, fam?
Man, I started watching the DMCs in '88, and
Right.
I remember, like, man, when you did that routine with Rock the Bells, where you were like doom 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 doom, like, oh my goodness, man. Then I had like the records with you and Money Marvelous, where you had the belt on your back with the World Championship belt on your back. Cash Money on the cut.
Yep.
Like doom 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 with the oh my goodness, the all cried out joint sample on that, man.
Oh, the Tears for Fears.
Yeah, Tears for
Yeah,
Fears, my fault.
Yep.
Yeah. Man. All I can say is I can't begin to say how much you have influenced my life. You know,
Thank you,
like
man.
I watched you, I watched Jeff, I watched Scratch,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and just pretty much like y'all just got flair. I still watch you now, you know, like especially the joint that you did on YouTube where you got dressed up and you was playing all the 50s music.
Oh
50s
yeah,
and
yo,
60s.
the 50, yeah.
Oh my goodness, man, you was
Yeah.
killing it. It was so smooth. It's like
Yeah.
you got a cool flair with you, and you always had that flair. You know, I've been
Thank
following
you,
you
man.
for a long time.
Yeah,
You
man. I
know,
just try
so
to do things that's original, man, and innovating, you know. So I thought of those records because nobody was touching those records. And I actually like those records, you know, those
yeah,
50s and 60s records. So I was like, what would happen if I did them the Cash Money way?
yeah,
So that's what that whole concept was about.
man. I appreciate your contribution to hip hop, man. You're a dope
Thanks, man. You
DJ.
gotta check me out, man. I'm on now that we can't be on Facebook Live anymore, so I'm over at Mixcloud now every
Oh,
Friday.
same here. Okay.
Yeah. I was doing this thing called Grandmom's House.
Wow.
Yeah, basically I called it Grandmom's House because that's my grandmother's house where I grew up, and it was so much, like so many celebrities had been over there. Biz, basketball players, Q-Tip, Eric B, Rakim, that would all come over my grandmom's house, and she would cook food and eat, and we'd be just working on music and stuff, you know.
That's dope.
So, but the whole concept of it is it's a way for me to tell you about my legacy. I show some of my crazy. I'm a big collector of toys and crazy stuff, so I'm showing that. They're on YouTube. Some of them are on YouTube right now. If you go to my YouTube channel, yeah, it's called DJ Cash Money Presents Grandmom's House. But check me out on Mixcloud, man. Every Friday at 7 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. I'm definitely going to definitely check some more of your workout. You know, and whenever you get a chance, man, when you're looking at your Facebook, I sent you a friend request, Joseph Henderson.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Because I just got finished telling somebody this. I don't understand why Facebook has put a cap on the limit of friends I can have. So I don't even know. Like, people hit me up like, yo, man, you didn't friend request me, you didn't let me in or whatever. I can't.
Right. Yeah. And then a lot of times they hide, because if you got like a billion friends, they hide a lot of stuff, so you can't really see it. You know, so Facebook be crazy sometimes, bro.
Yeah, that's the reason why I've been pushing my musician page and trying to get everybody to come over there now.
Okay. Well, salute, my brother.
Yo, salute, man. Thank you, man.
I will be watching.
Word.
Okay.
All right. So our next DJ, DJ, I say he's the one that travels up and down the down the eastern seaboard. My man DJ I-95. What's up, my man?
Salute, Cash Money. Salute,
I like
salute,
that. I like that.
salute.
I-95. I like that.
Salute. I seen you at the DJ Con in New York. I think it was 2018 or 2017.
Okay.
You was with Gary. Put it like this. You know who Gary is. He's the record guy.
Yeah, Gary Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my man.
It was a pleasure seeing you then, and it's a pleasure seeing you now. You're a legend.
Thank you, bro.
I salute to you.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Cool beans. Then we got my man DJ Mike L. What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, brother?
Hey, I want to know, how do it feel, man, to rock them shows overseas?
Man, put it this way, now that I can't travel, man, I miss it so bad, man. I'm going through withdrawals right now. Because I was supposed to be on tour in April, and then the pandemic happened, and they closed everything down, so I couldn't go. So I thought that maybe over the summer, things would be cool, and in September, I'll have my next batch of shows. But they said no. So I'm missing it, man.
I feel you on that.
It's no better feeling, man, to be rocking a crowd and they into what you're doing and everything, man. So yeah.
Are you, and my next what I got for you, you still doing that bad boy for life routine that we ain't gonna no, man, you killed that joint. I was like, God, I'm trying to do it though.
Yeah. Now, I haven't done that in a minute, man.
Man, that's real funky. That's real dope right there. I've been watching that for a while. I said I'm gonna try that one day.
Right.
Yep, that's what I had for you.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
All right, salute.
All right, then we got my man DJ Michael E. What's up?
Cash Money. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Hey, I just want to congratulate you for your accolades, and it's just good to hear you telling your truth tonight and what you've said, and we're all learning from you. You're telling some truth. I really appreciate it. Salute to you and what you've done for DJs and the whole culture.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, and then we got DJ Big Dooley. What's up, my man?
Hello. What's up, Cash Money?
What's up, brother? How you doing, fam?
All right. My question is, what would be your advice to new and upcoming DJs?
Brand yourself. This is the time for you guys to be branding yourself in whatever you're doing. Because, whether you're on whatever platform, no one's going to be into you more than you. And especially now, there's so many DJs on the same platform. So you got to brand yourself now. And, that's the advice I would give you.
Appreciate it.
All right. Then we got my man, DJ Mr. Reed. What's up?
Yo. What's
good?
Cash Money?
What's good, fam?
Hey, man, I seen a bunch of sets you came through New York and did, and I was like, yo, this guy is incredible. I was watching one of my favorites with you, Biz, and DJ Scratch. Yo, did y'all, the routine y'all did for LL Cool J, did y'all practice that or y'all just jumped on?
No, man. That was spurred of, it just happened because I think one of us hit the turntable and it shut it off. And we, that's the sign of a great entertainer. They don't panic. You make something out of a mistake.
Yeah, that I watch that all the time, man. Y'all
when we were going real slow doing the Matrix. Yeah.
I was getting it in. And my other question for you, how do you select your records? Do you listen to something, say yeah, or something pops in your head and you pick a record to do a set with?
I just pick a record I always think of something that I think that another DJ isn't going to play. So,
Okay.
you know.
And I love how you get down. What I love the most about you got the tricks, but you could get down and make the party rock. And I've been in the crowd a lot of times when you come to New York and do that. So I salute you, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Word.
All right. So now we're going to move over to another one of the females in the group. We got DJ Big Body in the house coming out of Bed-Stuy.
Word.
Good evening.
Big
How
Body.
are you?
All
Yes.
right. I like that. That's a cool name.
Thank you. My question is, I think it was last year or the year before last, you were supposed to be in retirement. Is that what I'm hearing? So are you fully retired or are you back out of retirement?
Nah, let me explain that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I've been in this industry for a very long time. I've been pioneering. I've always been DJing and everything, right? So it was getting to the point where I noticed that a lot of these booking agents are like 30 years old and don't know crap about music. And they're telling me what is going to sell and what isn't, what is going to sell and what isn't going to sell. So I was getting frustrated on speaking to these guys because basically you're 30 years old. So you're talking about my generation, my era. Like you weren't even born yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I found myself getting into heated arguments trying to convince myself and prove myself to somebody that's not worthy for me to do that. So I said, you know what? Let me fall back and get into production. And that's where that happened. And I ended up coming out with an album. Actually, it's this album right here called Street Cash.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how this happened. Like, and you know, because I've been touring and everything, and for me to stop and get into beats was a big thing for me. So yeah. So to answer your question, no, I'm not retired. I'm full throttle in this now.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's the only question that I had.
Oh, thank you.
Let me iterate here. You talking about the street cash? I have it, but it's something that I think they don't know that I would like you to share about the CD.
Oh, yes. Let me tell you guys. This is something never seen before. Now, I tell you all the time that I'm always standing on originality and innovating. Okay. This isn't just a CD. It has a television on it. You open it up. It plays a 43-minute video. Hold up.
Tight.
It's
Get out of
crazy.
here.
Yeah, it's something never seen before.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it has a full control panel on it. Plays a 43-minute video. It's got Biz Markie on there acting a fool, telling mama jokes. Russell Peters is on here acting a fool. I got DJ Spinderella on here, DJ Qbert, and you got to see this guy from Japan, the young boy named DJ Renner. He's doing this routine on here using my beats. Oh my goodness, crazy. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Plus, and it comes with the a USB cord. You connect it to your computer when the power runs down. So yeah, I need y'all to get up on this, man.
Where can we get that, sir?
At my website.
You got
www.therealdjcashmoney.com.
It's in the I put it in the chat, y'all. Just copy and paste. I put his Mixcloud, his Facebook, his IG, and his website. Grab that.
Yeah, it's got a whole lot of beats that me and my partner Street Orchestra had did, instrumental beats, and yeah, they're party rockers and club bangers on there. Trust me when I tell you.
Done. For sure. That's dope. That is that's
damn. I gotta grab that. That's a collector's item right there.
Indeed.
Oh, absolutely.
And he has it in cassette too. It's
yeah. Hold up, let me get it.
Let them know, Cash. Let them know.
Yeah. It's the cassette.
Oh
But
man, he taking it back.
but check it out though. This cassette is like no other. You download the Street Cash app, whether you have a Google account or iTunes, and you hold your phone over it, and it interacts with your phone. Like you'll see the videos on you pop up on your phone.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's tight, man.
Yeah, I couldn't let y'all get away without telling y'all.
I'm Gadget Man.
That is tight. Cool beans. Well, we got we definitely going to take that, and you guys take heed to that. Look in the chat, and make sure you go to the website and get that in support for sure.
Yeah.
My next DJ that's coming up is DJ SJ1.
SJ1.
Unmute yourself, my brother.
Cash Money, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's up, fam?
I just want to say what's up to you, and we've been following you for a long time, man. I still look at your videos today, and thank you for being so humble and carrying yourself the way you carry yourself, because you're just well respected out here,
Thank
and
you,
that means a whole lot, in a universe of arrogant DJs. We need guys like you to just keep things alive. And man, I totally
understand something, man. You guys follow me, which how could I be arrogant for you guys? It's so many other things that you guys could be following, but you chose to follow me. I humbly say thank you, each one of you guys that know me, man. Seriously, that means the world to me. Like, there's no Cash Money without you guys. So how could I ever? I don't understand how cats can be so arrogant. Like, the people make you. You don't make the people.
Indeed. And the other thing that I wanted to ask you is just a simple question. What do you like to use nowadays, as far as like equipment, decks and mixers and such? What do you like to use?
I'm straight
like
1200.
when you're playing.
1200
yes,
turntables.
Indeed.
1200 turntables. There is no substitute.
How many do you have?
Oh, I got quite a bit, but I have the gold pair. That's my pride and joy. I earned those things. Techniques.
Those are from the DMC, right?
Yeah, the Techniques made me my own gold turntables with my name all engraved in it. So, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yes, indeed.
That is beautiful. All right.
Keep doing what you do. Salute.
Salute, man. Thank you.
Cash Money.
All right. The next DJ that we got is DJ K Boom. Unmute yourself, my brother. I know he's driving. All right, we'll get back to him. Let's shift over to DJ Vivacious.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you? I just wanted to ask a question, I've been in the business for a long time, but just for some of us that have been in the business and some that just got into the business, from a business aspect, some of your pros and cons with the business aspect of this game.
You want to know my pros and cons?
Yes.
My pros are, I love people who come to a party that want to hear some good music and not hear the music that you hear on the radio all the time. Like, let your DJ take you on a musical journey. The pros about that, I love the fact that people love that and follow me for that. The cons, I just hate the fake stuff that goes on in this business today. It's like people are claiming they're DJs. I hate celebrity DJs. I don't even know what that is. Like, I know what a house DJ is. I know what a hip hop DJ is. I know what a reggae DJ is. I don't know what a celebrity DJ and what makes you a celebrity DJ. And why do you get so much work when the DJ that is putting your playlist together can't even get a gig? That's what pisses me off. You know, why not just go to the show and just host the show? Because most of the celebrity DJs, you don't take it serious, you know, and you stink. You know,
Right.
so you're messing it up, and these promoters keep going after celebrity DJs, and it's messing the game up. So you got a real good DJ who can't even get a gig.
Right, I agree. It's more of the quality instead of the quantity.
Exactly. Like, no disrespect to DJ Khaled, but I still don't know what his purpose is. Like, just remove the DJ, because you ain't DJing.
Right.
Just be an artist.
Thank you.
That's a real touchy subject for me. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry if I'll go a little hard with that, but actually on my album,
it's all
there's
good.
something called Celebrity DJ on here.
Right. It's all good though.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
Thank you.
By all means, that, you know, it need to be said. You're 100% right. It needs to be said. So we respect.
Like, you know, you see all these guys like Shaq and Snoop, and like, you guys don't take the DJ art form serious. You just do it because somebody hired you and put money. Like, and like, I know people will look at this and say, "Oh man, he's just hating." I'm not hating. I'm one of the bricks in this whole DJ culture. So I think I have a right to say, when I see you're doing some fake stuff, like, move out the way.
Right. Indeed. We got the next DJ, DJ Danny T. What's up, my man?
Hey, Cash Money.
Hey, what's up, bro?
All right, nice to meet you. And
nice to meet you too, homie.
Been a follower of you since the 80s. You know, I'm from the DC area, so we didn't have much hip hop. But my ex-wife, she's from New York, so we used to go back and forth to New York all the time. So that's why I bought all my hip hop records, you know. So
nice.
So a lot of the records I bought was based on the album covers or whatever. And when I saw yours and Marvelous, you know, and I said, oh, it looks like they like to have a lot of fun. Biz Markie, he liked to have a lot of fun. So I would just buy all the fun looking records, and then, you know, y'all record, you know, y'all album was hitting back then.
Right.
You know, and I've been a fan ever since, you know. So
thank you, man. First of all, for you even to be talking about records, I was just about to post something tonight, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because I was in here digging through some of my 12-inch records, and I'm just like looking at these records like this, like, hold up, I'll show you. I was just looking at them, like, this is the original I Can't Stop. And I'm just like looking at these covers and stuff, and I'm just like, it's just taking me back to a great time in my life.
Right.
You know, and it's really sad that these kids today, they don't have no connection to their music.
Right.
Like, it's like cyber music. It's just like you buy something off of iTunes, but you can't touch it.
Right.
Like, I can touch that. So, you know.
Yeah, it's like their goal is more to shock people rather than for people to have fun with their music.
Right.
Yeah, and I just had a question. You know, when you did that, you was doing the 50s and the 60s mixes and stuff. You know, I loved how you mixed all that together. You know, so the older people, the seniors that might have saw those videos, what kind of feedback did you get back from them?
They loved it. They never. My motto is with that: you might have heard these songs, but you ain't never heard these songs like this.
Right.
So yeah, it was. They loved it.
Right. Right. Cool. Yeah. All right. And said it's an honor meeting you, and salute to you, and
thank you.
Pushing on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Now we got DJ Wash in the house. What's up, my man?
Hey, Cash Money, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man?
First of all, I want to say thank you for being a legend. Thank you for taking time out tonight to give us this DJ history lesson.
Right.
Then second, I want to say is when you overseas playing, well, what's the music style? What the music style? What are some of the stuff? Maybe 2 or 3 songs that you could think about that you put out there. What is the music style like?
Anything. They have MTV. They have all this stuff. It's the same thing here.
So let me ask you a question. Do you play more hip hop, or do you just mix it all up with everything, a little everything?
My job is to take you on a musical journey. So you're gonna hear hip hop, old school, house, soulful house, whatever, you know.
Okay.
Rock,
my next question: how many nights a week do you play when you're there?
Well, I kind of try to I'm not over there as much as I used to be, because I used to, when I was touring, might be over there for like two months or something. Okay. I tried to cram everything in to 2.5 weeks at the most. Just bang, 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 and maybe have like 1 day of resting or whatever. Yeah, that's the way I like to do it now.
And what age group do you play for when you're there, or you're playing back here at home?
Man, I can rock any party. See, the thing of it is, I hate when people try to, this is what they call a DJ like me an open format DJ. Why they call it that, I do not know. But that means that it's a DJ who can play everything.
Okay.
You understand? I just why can't I just be a great DJ? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why do you have to label me? It's like they put you in this area, you know? I don't like that.
And then my last question for you, like when you was up and coming, did you have a lot of DJs, because I heard you talk about it earlier, DJs being in certain cliques, and you reached out to them for certain things. Was they able to reach back out and help you out, or did you have to figure it out for yourself?
I mean, there's some DJs that looked out, you know, but they weren't part of that particular circle, you know.
Okay.
You know, I mean, there's some real good DJs that are out there that are good human beings as well, you know. And it's just sad that a lot of the times we run across the real bad apples, and it gives it, you know, like, I hate that arrogant stuff. Like, like that really ticks me off, because I'm not that way at all.
Right. Now I got another question. In your sets, are you playing any hand dance music or stepping music for the steppers? Or hand dance?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Come on, man. I'm a music lover. I know everything.
All right.
Yeah, I play that bop music, whatever that my parents used to dance to, all that stuff, man.
Well, that's my DJ style.
Uh-huh.
And when you was talking about branding, that's what I've been working on, just to set myself apart. Started, you know, like promoting my own self and doing my own events and stuff, and hosting my own stuff, and, you know, just stepping out there, getting people to follow what I do. You know,
listen, and you got the internet now, man.
Yes.
You have it's made the world much smaller. So you might put something out there. It might be somebody from Japan or something that just ran across what you were doing.
Well, I've been doing a lot of that, but I stopped filming for a minute because, like, Facebook, I don't know if you notice, Facebook now is blocking you out, and
it's done. October 1st, they're clamping down.
October 1st is the last time, right? I was just reading up on that.
Mixcloud is where you want to go, man.
Mixcloud?
Yes, everyone's going to go over to Twitch as well, but Twitch, when Facebook closes down, Twitch is going to go through, because, you know, Twitch is a gaming site.
Right.
you know, that was a gaming site. So they're going to come down, the copyright people going to come down on them, and they're going to start tripping. Mixcloud is the best place because they're already taking care of copyrights already.
Okay.
So that's where you need to be.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That Mixcloud is
Once
definitely
again, thank you for this opportunity, man. Keep
man,
rocking.
listen. Yes,
And
man. If I got the information, that's what we're supposed to do. Share it.
And
right?
thank you for sharing, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Continue to stay blessed.
Thank you.
Cool beans. Yeah, that Mixcloud is definitely going to be the next wave for us. That's for sure.
Yeah, right now
really
they have the, because I'm over there, right now they have the beta
Yeah.
version right now. But what they're doing before, when they launch the full versions, which should be soon, what they're doing is they're trying to incorporate where it can record your set like Facebook does
Mm-hmm.
in a high definition. So that's what they're working on right now.
Cool beans. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. You know, I was trying to catch your man Billy. He every time he came to the table, he walked away. So now we see him. So when he comes back, I'll make sure I catch him and pull him in.
Okay.
But in the meantime, what I want to do is I want to go ahead on and pull in Mr. Showtime. What's up, Mr. Showtime? Out of Be More.
Showtime.
He might be busy, or he'll come back. So let me shift over to Larry Cook. Oh, yeah, come over to Larry Cook real quick.
Okay.
Larry, you there? All right. Well, let's go back to Billy. Billy just came back to the table. You got something you wanna talk? You wanna say?
I just want to say, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't see you though. Hold up.
Can you see me now?
Nah, hold up.
You don't want to see a Cash. He got the pimp robe on.
No, I just got on a robe. That's all. It's just a robe.
Oh,
I just
man, we don't need to see all that, man.
Listen, I take my hat off to you, sir. Congratulations. You're the man. You've been the man for years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so proud of you, and I'm glad that I could say I know you.
Yes,
congratulations.
You do,
Love you, man.
Love you too, homie.
All right.
All right. So let me see. We got Tim McCaleb, DJ K Boom. Are you there? Okay, just trying to make sure I check back with the ones that maybe it didn't have their unmute yourself if you can. All right. We're gonna go ahead and shift over to DJ Swerve Hits. What's up, my man? All right. Okay, we're gonna keep shifting. There's a G8 Think. Someone's listed there. All right. Well, I guess we'll move forward. And I would say this, DJ Cash Money, man. It is truly, I'm a tech guy, first off. So you got me excited. You know, you know, soon as you pull out that CD, man, and you flip that thing, you know, flip that thing open, and there's a video in it.
Yeah,
Man.
so four inch screen.
I'm sitting there going, okay, you know, because automatically in my mind, I'm sitting there going, you know what? I got to get that. I got to frame that, you know. So I know I'll at least buying a couple, if not more, you know, for sure, just to have, you know, definitely collector's items for sure.
And also real quick too, the album, if you needed the download, the MP3 or whatever, I mean, it's on Bandcamp as well, but I mean, this under the real DJ Cash Money, you know, but this thing here, man, this is collector's item. I've never seen anything like this in my life. So, you know, I'm very happy that we did this. And big shout out to my man. First of all, my partner, Street Orchestra. He's on the back of here, right? And my partner, Big Hurt Collections, because he put everything together. He was my graphics designer for this. So.
Cool beans. Well, let me tell you, man, I really, really am looking forward to actually having that in my hand and seeing that, you know, up close and personal. That is definitely gonna. I'm like, yo, I'm excited about that. But I'm even more excited at the fact that, like I say, man, you have come here. You brought you are telling your story. You're telling the truths, and you yourself are history. You know, in terms of just being a part that everyone should know in this culture and should know in this game, and who you are and where, you know, as a pioneer, you've been a legend in this, that, you know, everyone should know who you are. So that's why I'm feeling so blessed that the fact that you're here. I know the rest of the group is feeling the same way. Salute to Lisa for being able to get you here, connect, and it's just a beautiful thing. DJ Bo is here. DJ Bo, do you have any questions for DJ Cash Money? He just says peace. He's not
Peace.
really, he doesn't really talk too much, but he's definitely salutes.
You see, he speaks with his hands, man.
Yes, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. So that's a beautiful thing as well, man. And speaking, like I say, you know, in the introduction, you know, you make those turntables do things that not a lot of us have been able to do, man. And that's why, like, Quick on the Mix said, hey, man, you made him step in another lane. So yes, indeed, we just really appreciate it. Lisa says she has something.
Supreme and Mike didn't go.
I don't see Supreme anymore.
I can see him. He's still there. It says Fleet behind him.
Okay, I see
And Mike E.
DJ Supreme. Are you here?
Yeah, he did.
I'm here.
Okay, because I couldn't see you. You disappeared on me, bro.
Oh, I had to go dig.
Okay, go ahead. All right, I see you now. Yep, there you go.
Hey, yo,
man. What's up, bro?
Hey, yo, what's up, man? DJ Supreme, Silent Sands in Harlem, New York.
Word. What's up, fam?
I always get in a debate because I'm from New York, and I always tell them Philly had the baddest DJs. I got to give it to you, Jeff, Miz, you know, Rasheen, my man down here, Bizzo. I got to give it to y'all. Y'all had your own style.
Thanks, man.
Y'all did things that we did it funky, but y'all did it with finesse and fast. That was the difference. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give you respect for that. But
Thanks,
my
man.
thing is, what is the best mixer that you ever played with?
That's a tough one, man. I always rock Geminis. When coming up. But now I like this Pioneer, man. I'm a S9 guy. I haven't tried that new Rain yet, man, but if I don't get it, I'm satisfied with what I have already, you know.
And you know, you also got that routine you did with that It's Time. You know, when you caught the first part, I never knew that was there. I said, hey, he got that from. I said, hold on. I played with the record. I still couldn't find it. So my partner came over. He said, what you trying to do? I showed him the video. I said, that ain't on the record. But then I found it. Yo, that's creative. Nobody never did that. Nobody never knew that was there.
Thanks, man. Thank you, bro.
That's tight. That is tight there. And you know, there was one other thing I wanted to mention too, that a lot of people, maybe they didn't, you know, wasn't paying attention or whatever, but I read that, you know, back when you had the Def Comedy Jam, that actually those opening scratches, is that true that those scratches were yours?
Yeah, I had a record out. Actually, I can pull it out right now. Hold up. I just did a video or something with it. Hold on. I came out with this. This is what happened. I was doing some scratches in in the studio in Philly. And this guy who owned all the go-go music, like the Trouble Funk stuff, asked me, he paid me like $200 to see if I can do a mix. It was all, I never cut these records before, ever. It's called Scratching to the Funk. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's me cutting Pump Me Up. So Public Enemy sampled it on Fight the Power, where it goes pump, chicka, chicka, pump, chicka, pump, pump.
Mm-hmm.
So every time Comedy Def Jam came on, it always came on like that. A lot of people thought that was Terminator X doing those scratches. Nah, that was me. They sampled it.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, when I read that, I was like, oh, snap. See, another piece of history that, you know, a lot of people probably didn't know, you know?
Yeah, see, that's why I'm encouraging everybody to follow me on the Mixcloud, The Real DJ Cash Money, because my grandmom's house party is it's a chance for me to talk to everybody, give you a legacy, you know, inside of my legacy and things that I've been a part of so much stuff that people don't even know.
Cool beans.
You know?
Well, you're definitely out there, and your legacy is definitely out there. Everything that you're doing, man, and it's been out there for decades, man. And I know that must make you feel good, you know, when you are able to see some of the DJs, other DJs doing some of the stuff, some of your work, and being and it's not biting, it's inspiration. They are definitely inspired by you.
Listen,
you know.
This is what I tell people all the time. It's not biting. You have to learn from somebody. I learned from Flash. I learned from the guys that came before me, like you know, and I took what they were doing and did something else with it.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what you have to do. It's like with Michael Jackson, he learned from James Brown, but then he took it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you're supposed to do, not copy somebody the same way they did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm happy, you know, for everybody that's on here that I've inspired you to, you know, for you guys to become who you guys are, you know, and guess what? You're going to inspire somebody so they can take it to another level. And that's what this is all about.
That's a beautiful thing, man. And we really appreciate you for all of that, man. Mr. Showtime said he didn't have a question. He just saluted you. And, you know, of course, it goes back to the same thing, just being just an inspiration to us all. And I'm quite sure after this, you're not going to have any problem with us not following you. I think everybody, if they haven't already done it, they will definitely be on their way after this call for sure.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, I love my DJs. That's why I fight so hard and talk the way that I do, because it's personal to me. You know, it's like you said before, when we first started, you know, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have these things. We were at those stores buying, you know, I was cutting grass just to buy records for me to play for a party.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, getting crates and carrying them crates, getting them calluses on your hands.
Yes.
Like it was a lot of hard work, you know, and then, you know, I was just so fortunate and blessed to have an opportunity to show my skills and took off. But I never forget where I come from and what, you know, so it burns me up when I see people just taking our art form as a joke and making a mockery out of it, when, you know, you're not even trying to learn to be a good DJ. You're just doing it because you're popular and you can get some quick money. That's the thing that makes me upset. And I don't care who thinks that I'm hating. I don't have no reason to hate. I'm already who I am. So what the hell would I be hating for? You know?
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Well, it's truly been a pleasure. And see, one of the things that I always ask at the end of our interviews is this. Now, you've all actually given us a couple things for homework in terms of, you know, Grandmom's House on Mixcloud Friday, 7 p.m. We got that. We definitely gonna hit that street cash. So we might wind up crashing your website. So many of us gonna go there.
That's what's up. Hey man, listen, you guys need this.
We definitely gonna put the word out on there on that, and then
understand that my Street Cash album was made by a DJ for the DJs. You know, I was noticing that a lot of the DJs are using a lot of the same records. Like, it's okay to cut up, dance to the drummer's beat and all that stuff, but we already did that. Like, let's create something else. You know, let's create something else. And these type of songs are on this album. It's a lot of DJ tools for the club, and you know, if someone wants to battle or whatever, you know, it's on there.
Cool beans, cool beans. DJ Mr. Reese said you've inspired him to go in his lab and pull out some break beats.
There you go.
Yes, indeed.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, of course, with those two things that I just mentioned, I always ask the question, is there any other homework that you have for us? And of course, I know DJ Big Dooley has already asked about what is the recommendation for that up and coming DJ, but what is your recommendation for the DJ who's been in the game like myself 37 years? We got some that's been in here 40 years. We got some that's been in here 20 years. So we're quite seasoned, but we are still open to learning because we're all sponges for one another. So those two questions.
Well, right now it's a real tough time because the club scene is done and all we have is the internet. And it's kind of like everyone is going after the same thing right now. We're just trying to have a platform where as though we all can be seen and to our fan base, you know. Unfortunately, like I told you, Instagram and Facebook and all them guys they're tripping right now. So I'm trying to figure it out myself, you know. Mixcloud offered me an opportunity to come over there. So I've been over there for the past 3 weeks now, you know, and it's a smooth transition, to be honest with you. Now, I will say this, you know, don't get discouraged because, you know, maybe if you're on Facebook and like, I mean, I'll give it to you 100. When I was doing my grandmom's house party on Facebook, I was getting like the lowest amount of number, probably was like 2,500 people looking at me. But since I went to Mixcloud, like last week, I had like 77 people. You know, it's a little weird, you know, but it's something that you have to build. You know, they'll just keep telling your people, follow me, Mixcloud, follow me, follow me, follow me. You know.
That's good because you know
don't get discouraged if you might have like 1 or 2 people. What I'm noticing is people are lazy. You know, if they're on Facebook, they don't want to click a link to take them somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So if they're on Facebook, they want to, oh man, my man's on. Let me have a watch party and something like that, you know. But this is a little different.
Yeah. We've actually had that conversation. I'm glad that you bring that up, and that's coming from you. Because we had that conversation to where we see how two things. You put a link up and people are not going to want to leave Facebook to go to Mixcloud. And number two, when you get to Mixcloud, you're not going to have the numbers that you have on Facebook, you know, and you have to get out of that mindset because now all you got to do is just go back and do a little bit more work to get people used to it. You know, you know, once you get people used to it, it's just like every day, just like when we wake up in the morning, we have a routine that we go through. And eventually the same thing will happen with this. When they come on and you post that link, they'll say, okay, well, we know this is what he's doing Friday at 7 p.m. They may even just skip Facebook over altogether and just log into Mixcloud and go right to your channel.
Well, I think that's what's going to happen because once all the DJs don't have a platform, they're going to have to either go to the Periscope, Mixcloud, or Twitch. And I'm telling you what the problem is going to be because when everyone goes to Twitch, Twitch is going to start going through copyright problems.
Yeah.
You know, Mixcloud is different, you know. Yeah. So it's the way to go, man. I mean, listen, I can't tell you about doing something that I haven't done myself.
Right.
I'm over there.
Yeah. And there's several of us already there, including myself, Joe Storm, I think Mr. Showtime is there. There's quite a few. DJ Mike L, DJ Rod Flash, several of us are already over there. So we've been testing out the platform as well because, as you know, with the DJ Information Group, what we do is we try to collect information that we could come back and bring to, you know, the DJ Information Group community that we have.
Right.
So, and for you to say that, that just kind of helps stamp what, you know, what we've been saying. So we really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what it's information.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to give each other, and we all network with each other. That's how we all grow as a culture. You know, I mean, what would I look like just withholding information from you? I want to see you guys shine just like you would like to see me shine.
Right.
You know.
Right. I appreciate that, and you're gonna definitely have a few more. You're gonna have several of us following you on.
I hope so, man.
You're gonna have a whole bunch of us show up on your
out.
line.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna happen tonight. We're gonna all log in and be like, click.
Let's go.
So
let's go.
So you'll see it, and you know, and we'll definitely continue to put the word out there for you as well. And you know, anytime that you feel like you just want to come back and hang out and, you know, share some more wisdom, drop some more wisdom on us, hey, we're all for that, you know. And if there's anything that we can do for you, don't hesitate. You know, that's
man. Listen, just follow me, check me out if you like what I'm doing, and hopefully you can tell people. And you know, like I tell people all the time, man, we all have to collectively grow as one. Right now, there is no real superstar DJ no more. We're all on the same platform now. We're all trying to find it out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can't look at what I did back in the day. It's what you're doing right now. You know?
I feel
oh man.
Yeah, it definitely this pandemic has definitely it has opened up some eyes. It's definitely opened up our eyes quite a bit. You know,
when I saw, I'll be honest with you, I never did a Facebook Live, never had, never even wanted to do one. I really didn't even know what it really was. But when the whole D-Nice thing happened, and you have to understand something, D-Nice is a unicorn. You'll never see that happen again. He's the only one that ever happened, and he peaked it, right? My wife and my kids was like, Dad, why don't you do a Facebook Live? So I was like, next thing I know, I was looking at everybody, I was see what they were doing. I was like, let me try to do something different. And that's when I came up with Grandmom's House, right? But I started my first one was May 8th. And so I grew, my audience was, like I told you, the lowest number I was getting was like 2,500. The highest was like 9,500.
Wow.
And that was live. So my ultimate goal is for me to go over to Mixcloud and build up my followers and then create my own, have a subscription, because I'm getting ready to do something crazy. I want my show to be more so like a TV show, whereas I'm gonna have guests, and who's to say, maybe I can get some of you guys to spin on my show, and that's what this is about.
Oh yeah,
right?
we definitely do that. As a matter of fact, you speaking of spins, here at the DJ Information Group, every month we actually have something called a spinathon. And
I know where you know the word from.
Yeah. And we've had that's kind of where Rod Flash, he's the brainchild behind that. And he said, you know, he sat down with me and several of the moderators. We were on one night. He said, you know, I think what we should do is just get a bunch of DJs together. Let's solicit some DJs and have them come through and play 30-minute sets. And the spinathon number 3, we played for 10 hours. So we had 20 sets, 20 DJ sets. And in 10 hours we played straight. I mean, it was awesome though.
Right.
And this weekend we have the all-female spinathon that's coming. And DJ Big Body, we have her kind of championing that for us.
Wow.
And so it's just one of those things where we got all these female DJs. I think we have 12. I think it's 12 DJs. It's going to be like 6 hours or so. And we're going to have a great time.
And see, that's what I love. I like to see a DJ, a female DJ, if she's going to DJ with your skills and DJ from your heart. I don't need to see you up there. Like, I be seeing girls talk about their DJs and they don't have damn near nothing on. I'm like, look, the turntables are basically like a damn prop for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even take it serious like that. So when I see Lisa Love, and like, it's in her heart. You know what I'm saying? She spins from her heart. And I'm quite sure DJ Big Body, I haven't seen her spin, but I can tell.
Yeah, we call her the blend princess of the group.
There it is.
Yeah.
Did you see those two young girls? They're incredible.
Yeah, you talking about the twin? Oh, you talking about the twins?
Yeah, I think they're twins or something. Yeah. Incredible.
Yes.
So, so
they are hot.
Yep. And that takes practice. They just didn't wake up. You know how much time they had to do to put in for that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got to salute their parents for them to keep them focused too. Because there's other things they could be into, you know?
Indeed.
You know,
when you see that, and see, I love
Amara and Caleb.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah. So that definitely works. Well, like I say, it's truly been a pleasure, and it's truly been an honor, and definitely salute to you, my brother. And
thank you guys. Yeah.
And I just am so thankful, as I know the group is as well. Shout out to you and everything that you do, your endeavors. We will definitely put it out here to make sure that they everyone goes out and support. We're actually going to put your actual URL. We're going to post it in the group so that people can go and take a look at your website, and from that, let them know. And then I'm gonna definitely look for that particular, especially the music where they got, and if there's a specific link to it, I'm gonna post that so people can go and really take a look at that, because that's just dope. I can't say it enough. You and your team, you guys put a lot of time into that, and you put some thought into that to be different, and that's what it's about. Being different, because no one else can say they got that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That right there.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, and I have them on hand. So it's, I have them on hand.
That
so
works.
we ready. As soon as they go to the website, it's out the next day.
That's facts. I got mine before.
Yeah.
I ordered mine before he even told the people about it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm thinking about ordering one. I'm gonna up the ante. I'm gonna order one, and then you just sign it. I will give it away to whoever I think, and go ahead and post it at the Women's Center time.
Okay, there you go. Just when you order it, just leave me a message that's what you want me to do. So I know.
I'll be on about an hour. I'll be home in about an hour.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And I'm gonna order a few myself. I'm sitting here right now, so yeah, for sure. I got T-shirts and everything else, Street Cash T-shirt, everything. I see.
That's what I'm telling everybody. This when the brother asked me what advice, because I'm gonna tell you something. Lisa Love put that battery pack in my back with the shirts and everything. And remember, Lisa, we had that talk.
Yep.
Ever since that day, I never looked back, and she was absolutely right. So I've been branding myself ever since. Thank you for that.
I love you.
We got somebody that has a question in the group.
DJ Swerve, I guess he's at work or something, but he has, are you coming with vinyl, of your own album, or will there be a vinyl version?
I was going, you know what? I was going to do like a 45 box set, but the pressing plant that we were going to use burned down. So that's how this whole CD thing happened. I just didn't want to do a CD because CDs are kind of like old, and I didn't think that people would really want that. But then the whole thing with the television on there, the monitor came into mind. I was like, wow, we got to do this. So it's the most incredible thing. I'm telling you, I've done a bunch of projects. This is by far the most mind-blowing thing I've ever done.
Well, we're definitely going to share that and have all the DJs spread the word on it. And again, just overall, salute to you again. We are looking for your next, whatever your endeavors are. Don't hesitate. I want you to remember the DJ information group. I'm quite sure you will, because Lisa Love will be ringing it in your ear.
Yeah.
So
she keeps me in line, man.
Yes. Hey, she keeps a whole bunch of us in line in here, man. So that's all good. We love Lisa Love, man. Yes, indeed. So without further ado, I'm just going to close it out, but I just want to say thank you from on behalf of the group, on behalf of all the DJs and that are present, and man, much respect, much love, man.
Thank you guys, for real.
We
Seriously.
just really appreciate you.
Well, you know what? This is just a connection. We family now.
Yeah,
okay?
no doubt.
It's just this the connect.
Cool beans for
Hey,
sure.
is that Bill down there? Bill.
Yeah. Where is he
He's
at?
still okay.
Yes.
Hey man, holler at my sister Ivy, man. She was asking me about you. Just
she
recently.
was?
Yeah,
okay, I will.
Yeah, she's in England.
London.
She's got a band and there. She's doing good, man.
Yeah, I'll be seeing her groups and I'll be seeing her singing and everything.
Yeah, she asked me about you. She said, have you seen Bill? I said, I haven't seen him in a while. I said, usually I see you on Facebook or something. Yeah, man. You holler at her, man.
Definitely do that.
Okay?
I definitely do that.
Okay, brother. Love you, man.
All right, man. I love you, Cash.
Okay,
I love you, Lisa.
I love you, Billy.
Cool.
SWP for life.
Yes, for sure. Southwest Philly.
So as we,
can I ask one question?
Sure.
You think we got like 3 minutes? You throwing a little something together?
When now?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yo, Billy is funny. He always
ain't funny.
He always put pressure on him.
Hey, he ready to kick that robe off so he can start stepping.
Right? Oh, Billy always put pressure on us.
Phil, Phil, what was the name of our group back in the day?
KJI, Coolest
KJI.
Jammers Incorporated.
See? Bang.
All right. That's all right. Well, we're going to close it out like this. Man, if this right here has truly been a blessing. We're here in the DJ information group and we got the legendary DJ Cash Money with us. He has dropped some jewels on us. He has shared some great advice. And, he knows a DJ because he's a DJ's DJ. And with everything that he has really shown us and has spoken to us about, it's stuff that you can legitimately follow, legitimately use. And you know what? It helps us all grow. So we salute you. We salute you,
man.
We salute you, my brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that for real.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care, my brother.
All right, y'all.